Hi YouTube, I want to make a small little video showing my newest acquisition, and if you're familiar with traditional American fixed blade knives, you already know what this is. But let's take this aside and I'll show you my stag handled knives. This is the number 77, made by Great Eastern Cutlery. This is the Blade Forum's 2015 forum knife, with some beautiful stag handles, nice and creamy colored, beautiful shield, one side feather than the other, fits great in the hand like that. Beautiful knife, traditional American pocket knife. This is something my father used to carry. This is a Puma, made in Germany. And this is a classic hunting knife, hunting pocket folder, German made. This is the Jagdtaschenmesser 1. Yeah. Check out Stefan Schmalhaus' video on this knife. But it's a classic German lockback hunter, and also beautiful stag handles. Nice and fat and chunky. They pop. Really nice knife. And what you're seeing here is maybe something your father used to carry, or your grandfather, and your father inherited it, and one day you will inherit it, and maybe one day your kids inherit it. What I'm talking about is the classic American fixed blade knife. Now, while your father or grandfather may have been carrying something like this, and when I'm talking about fathers and grandfathers, I talk specifically to the American people in my audience, because this is a mostly American thing I want to say. You know, like collecting Chevys or roller skate drive-ins, you know. This is something very American. And back to the knives. Maybe your father or grandfather used to carry something like this on a day-to-day basis. This is a American-made Schrade 34 OT. I love this knife. Beautiful carbon steel blades, 1095. It's a small stock, man. I carry this one here a lot. I got this for really cheap, and the quality is amazing. And these used to be cheap knives, you know, so back in the day this was perfect quality. And my grandfather used to carry knives too, but he would carry something like this. This is a custom-made pukko, made by Eero Kovanen, Finland. Beautiful zero ground edge. A very nice knife. It's an 83mm knife. It's a beautiful knife. It works fantastic as well. Carried this one here a lot. All forged, all handmade. Beautiful sheath. But my grandfather used to carry something like this, because that was what he needed when he needed a knife. So back to the Randall. It's been 4 minutes in. I hope this is not going to be a long video, but there aren't a lot of videos on Randall knives where someone sits here and talk. It's mostly collectors showing off maybe their collection and talking about what you can read about it, you know, on the internet. I'm here to maybe just communicate the feeling I have about this knife. So this knife was commissioned in 2009. The guy I bought it from got it in 2013. So this is a new knife. it has no real collector's value, to me at least. It's not an old knife, it hasn't belonged to someone special. So I figured, hell, this is a user. These knives are made to be used. And the day I got this knife was the first day the knife went into the sheath. For over 2 years this knife was stored without its sheath, and the sheath was pristine, as was the knife, never used, never carried. And this is a tool, and tools are made to be used. Sure, they may be expensive, but this is my most expensive knife, and I carry and use a knife that is 4 times as expensive as this one, and I still do, and I have no regrets. So I'm gonna use this, no regrets. I know I can sell it if I have to. Maybe I don't get the money I paid for it, but what the hell, this is a tool, this is made to be used. So, after long explanation. Good, let's take a look. We have some stag handles here, finger grooves, a paracord thong, beautiful, nice fat stag handles, asymmetrical as well, very nice. We have a compass, fully working and functioning. We have a nice brown, dark brown leather sheath. It's still waxy from the factory. I mean, the guy had this knife for 2 years and I still can't believe it. A knife belongs in its sheath. It's 2 parts make 1 knife. So anyway, it has the sharpening stone right here. And I've never used it, that stone. I didn't have to really, because the knife is just what it is. It's marked 6W, Randall Made Knives, Orlando, Florida. Beautiful sheath, great work, nice thick leather. Love this sheath. So, we open it, get the magic. Check this out. Ain't that nice? We have a Model 5, 6 inches long, so it's a 5.6. Brass-hilt and stainless steel. From my experience in the couple of days that I've had this knife and used it, I cleared out some small brushes and prepared dinner, cut food, opened packages and stuff like that. This is a 440 steel, no question about it. But the heat treat, from what I've read and my limited experience so far, is great, great heat treat. What's the most striking is this amazing grind. The deep, deep swedge, it goes all the way up here. Look how thin it gets towards the tip. This is the Model 1 grind, the famous Model 1. And like I said, this is the number 5. This is the camp and trail knife. This is like a civilian version of the number 1. It fits perfectly in my hand. This feels premium quality. This feels like an Astwick hammer, for example. This feels like a chair that you've sat in, or that part of the couch that you've sat in for all these years. Like a well balanced, well tuned tool. It feels great. It really does. I've had a lot of knives. I've had a lot of expensive knives, more expensive than this one. I've had a lot of cheap knives. But you can feel the quality, the engineering, the love that went into this knife. And it's beautiful. It simply is. There may be hype about it, but man, this is a very nice knife. 6 inches is perfect for my use. For EDC I prefer something smaller, like this. This is around 3 inches. I'm gonna try and get a model 10 3-inch. It's a utility knife for more everyday carry tasks. Since this is a hiking knife, a going out work knife, beautiful. I still am overwhelmed. So yeah, all I can say is this is a user. This needs to be used. Just like this is also a custom. You know, these knives, they need to be used to fulfill their purpose. Because why else would they have been made? These are not show-off pieces, although they are able to show off. They are in museums. You know, these are tools that are made to be used. And I can understand if someone wants to collect them and all that. That's not what it's all about. I'm just trying to convey my point of view on these Randall knives. Now, if I get a original World War I Model 1, something like World War II Model 1, something like that, I wouldn't use that. I understand the value and something like that, but if you get a new one, please use it. Thanks for watching. This has been a long video, but I hope this is something unique on Randall Knives on YouTube. So, thanks for watching. Bye.